Alright guys, so today we're going to spend some time identifying a cause and effect relationship for the topics that we've narrowed down from our brainstorm list, okay? So the first topic that I'm going to focus on today is exercise. And then the other topic that I'm going to talk about is teaching. Remember, I narrowed down my three big lists to only these two topics. And what my end in mind is for today is to see which of these topics would be best for an informational essay that I'm going to write and then a speech that I'm going to do about that essay. So I want to really spend some time today talking about the causes and effects in both of these topics to really see which topic would be best for me to write my essay on, okay? So I'm going to start out with exercise here, okay? So obviously, exercise is a part of a lot of different causes and effects, okay? So I could talk about how overweight is because of lack of exercise, which then leads to health issues and mental struggles. Depression, anxiety, that's out there. I would need to learn more about this, but that is out there. So I could go that route. I could go the route of healthy choices, meaning exercise and food lead to longer life and higher quality of life. Okay, absolutely. I would need some statistics here again, but definitely I could do that. Or another thought I had, exercise consistently, the event would be consistent exercise, leads to happier, balanced people. I always call my exercise like my free therapy. So that's what would tie into this particular point. So I have three different causes and effects, relationships that I could structure this particular essay on. So that's some pretty good information. I want to think about that. Okay. So I'm going to switch to my next topic to see what I could do here. So teaching, specifically virtual teaching and trends in technology, is changing, right? I would even dare say technology is changing the face of teaching. So through harnessing the power of technology or virtual teaching, through the power of technology, and through innovation in general, technology is changing the face of teaching, which means that there are new best practices, styles, ways or abilities of teaching, but it also leads to misconceptions of these new things simply because of the unknown. So this whole essay could be all about making these new things known. Okay, making these new things known. So I've got a lot of options here, right? I really have a lot that I can do with cause and effect relationships for both of these topics. And so when I want to think about a topic that I'm going to choose to write my story and do my speech about, I want it to be a topic that I'm passionate about, that I care about, but also one that has the highest potential of getting facts about and really building upon for an essay, okay? I really, really want to think about how I can use my prior knowledge to build upon these topics. I really want to think about how I want to use my interests to build these topics, and I really want to think about having a driving question that drives my research based on these topics. And I feel like when I look at these two sheets, I have a little bit about a lot of different things with exercise, and I have quite a bit about one thing with teaching and technology, this connection of teaching and technology. Notice how there's only kind of one way of thought that I was really, really building on, and this one was kind of scatterbrained and all over the place. So although I am passionate about exercise, although I can do cause and effects relationships on exercise, I've got plenty of information that I could find about it, and I have some prior knowledge about it, I really feel like this idea of creating an informational essay on how technology is changing the face of teaching and having some powerful insight on virtual teaching technology and what it means to be innovative in teaching, I really feel like this is the way to go. And so I'm going to spend some time today, after I've decided on this topic, I'm going to spend some time doing some free writing about teaching. Oops, how about I spell it right? Teaching, technology, and all things that could fall under this category. I'm going to just spend some time writing as much as I can here. Oops, how about I autofocus that for you guys? Sorry. I'm going to spend some time writing as much as I can here. I might make a bulleted list. I might write in paragraphs. I am just going to write. This is called a free write about the topic that I just chose. Today, you are going to do the same thing, guys. Here's your to-do list. The first thing that you are going to do is you are going to fill out the cause and effect sheet that I just did. Okay, this one here, based on the topic you choose. Now some of you might have to do what I did and take two topics and fill out two different sheets on that topic to really decide, hey, what one am I going to go with? Once you decide on your topic, you are going to do a free write about the topic you chose. Right underneath this, okay? So this one is going to go first, and then this one is going to be right underneath it. This is going to be your to-do list for today. Right underneath this mini lesson, you should see a Word doc that's attached to the assignment for today. I want you to open up that Word doc and also open up your brainstorming from your writer's notebook and get started with completing that Word doc that has the cause and effect stuff on it. And then inside of that same Word doc, you are going to free write about the topic that you chose. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to answer these questions. And this is going to be at the end of your doc also. My topic is blank. The reason I am interested in this topic is blank. The cause and effect relationship in this topic that I want to write about is blank. And then I want you to just start thinking about what your driving question is for this topic, knowing that we might not have this yet, but we're just going to start thinking about this. We're going to work more on this later. But this will be at the end of your Word doc for you guys to fill out so that we all know we're on the right track. There's your mini lesson for today, guys. Go ahead and get started.